Welcome to Daily Matters with Jack and Cabber. We talk about topics of interest such as relationship, politics, social wrath manifestations and protests, social unrests including robbery, rape, domestic violences and assassination, discovery, natural disasters and calamities, religion, and art, hip-hop, soccer, and all the miscellaneous and news around the globe are unfolded here.
Some truths and straightforwardness could shock some of our viewers. Daily Matters with Jack and KABR, a stage of truth.
Hello guys, my name is Jack too, and today I'm with
Cabaret.
Alright, so here is Cabra Romaric, and once again, as usual, welcome to our show Daily Matters. We talk about topic of interest, interesting topics.
Absolutely. As you know, we are again to talk about a shocking topic.
And
it won't be shocking, but somehow.
Absolutely, it's a little bit shocking. This is part of the global news.
That's it, right? News.
For people who have been in touch with the news on social media, on YouTube and everything, you can see that being part of the news, and it's really shocking.
Yeah, shocking. I know that they already know it. Maybe when we're going to introduce it, they're going to, but
absolutely.
So this is the fact that we're going to try to analyze today and try to see what can be the reasons.
Absolutely.
Of that,
so we're going to dive deeply into that and try to see what we personally think about this, which is a truth.
That's it.
Right, and it is about one of the American famous comedians. He is a TV presenter. Is known by pretty much everyone.
Yeah. And not to be introduced again.
Yeah, he's not to be introduced. He's a TV presenter, a motivational speaker. All of that. And his name is
Steve Harvey.
That's it.
Family Feud. I hope you know that.
Yeah. So Steve Harvey, one of the greatest and famous American TV presenter, got cheated on. Unfortunately, I don't even understand that. Right?
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah, I remember the day I went on, YouTube. I was trying to surfing, and I saw the piece of information. I was like shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's impossible. I couldn't believe that even Steve Harvey could get cheated on. By a woman.
By
a
ordinary woman.
Yeah, an ordinary. A rich and famous TV presenter.
That's it. That not just presenter, but an icon.
Yeah, an icon. He's a legend, right, in the American history.
So we want how now to understand women.
I don't even know. I'm really lost. I don't even know how we can get to understand them. So, Mr. Cabra, let's start this. So, even Steve Harvey got cheated on, and we're going to talk a little bit about this topic together, guys. And at the end of this video, you can say whatever it is you think about it in the comments. So, Mr. Cabra, how do you feel about this? I mean, how do you feel when you hear that even Steve Harvey, who is a famous and rich, successful person, got cheated on? How do you feel? Do you feel sad or?
Frankly speaking, I know what to say, but I would say I'm surprised. Yeah. When I saw it, I was thinking that it is just verse, because people used to making those type of things so I didn't believe that. But when I really went on social media and surf, I discovered that now this was how of being a verse.
Absolutely.
It is sad and it is shocking. I won't say it is sad because he's a celebrity, he can afford another woman. Absolutely. It's not like a poor man that we should be, pitting, so he is not a poor man that we're gonna be worrying about.
But even if it's not a poor man, but it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah.
I heard that they spent almost 20 years together, right? And they have children together. They build a lot together.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's a rich person. He's a successful person. maybe some people are gonna say it doesn't hurt, it's not gonna hurt him, and he can just move on with his life, but it still hurts.
Now, this would be silly to say that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It hurts. But I think Steve Harvey should know with the kind of woman he's living with, because the parameters of the woman is already known.
Yeah.
The background of the woman, how and where he took the woman.
Absolutely.
So we said that if you see a widow,
she was a single mother.
yeah, single mother. So
Yeah.
I would say if you want to marry a widow, you should ask what killed her husband.
Absolutely.
But I wonder if Steve Harvey, really tried to know what killed the husband. I don't mean that her husband was dead, but
Yeah.
she broke up with all of them.
Absolutely.
2 children,
Yeah.
and he met her with 2 children,
Wow.
different fathers.
Different fathers.
Yeah, it's what I had.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So
What I heard.
if such is the case, then it is, even if love makes blind, I mean, that case,
And
Steve Harvey shouldn't have been blind,
I heard
like
that it was love at first sight. They met at a comedy show or something like that, and Steve Harvey went after her.
It's like that.
And that's
no, that I don't know that, but all I know that is just that he took the girl with 2 different children. I mean, 2 children.
Yeah,
with different,
to different,
fathers.
to different. So do you take it?
And this already tells how can the woman be? How not serious? I'm not saying boys are not serious, but at least.
So you think there's no way out that people can marry single mothers?
No, I'm not saying so. I'm not saying so.
Or
We can never.
You would not advise anybody to do that.
This question is really hard. If I say that there's some single mothers today that that are in families and are very happy with their husband and they are not cheating, okay?
Yeah.
But as I said, if you see a widow, you should ask what killed the husband. So
But
most of
do
the
you
time,
think that all-
and if you're living with the woman, if the woman is living in the same city with former boyfriend that they got baby together, they're likely to come back again. I mean, not together, but time to time they may have sex, and this is mortal.
So you think that they're never completely detached with their ex-boyfriends?
Yeah, it's what I think. And
There's still sort of connection, and I heard that it's really pretty difficult for girls to break up totally with their exes, and they still want to keep in touch with them.
yeah, time to time, sometimes she'll hack back. She'll
But
hack
do you
back.
think like it's always their fault? If they break up, a woman married with her husband, and at a certain time they break up. Do you think like since she's a single mother, she was the one to initiate the breakup, and which brings the society to have a bad look, to look badly at them and saying, oh, she's a single mother. Probably she was maybe responsible for the breakup, or like kind of blame them for having broken up with their partner and be single with some children.
No,
Why is it that the society looks at them with a bad eye, some bad pictures?
Yeah, the society is afraid to look at them as the one. But what is important is how you live your life.
Even you said it. You said that she was a single mother.
Yes, with a single mother.
So it's like Steve should have been a little cautious.
Yeah, I mean, not only single mother, but with 2 children having 2 different fathers. So
Okay.
this is what is questionable for
Okay,
me.
so you put the emphasis on the fact that she broke up with 2 different men.
Yeah.
All right.
The problem, I mean, when there's a breakup, it is not because you have children that you should get married. No, children is not a bondage. Children are not, a constraint to get married. You can have children and without getting married and divorce. But what I mean here is that if you reach the level of having 2 children with 2 different fathers, the first you can say that didn't work. But what about the second? So likely the problem must be coming from you.
It didn't work as well.
Yeah, it may be so, but it may also be probably from the girls. Today.
So you think if a girl breaks up twice with different men, then it's likely to be her fault, or she's likely to have maybe a bad behavior.
Yeah, it is part of it. And as I said, today the girl, before getting married, she can have many boyfriends and broke up with them. So this doesn't mean that she's not a good girl. So the children just came, I can say somehow, maybe by accident.
Yeah.
So it's not because she has 2 children and she broke up that she's bad. But I'm saying likely I mean, likely she must be the real problem of those breakups.
Yeah, I feel it.
And before taking such a woman, you should try to really not let love, guide you, but let your inner strength, let reason and really judge before,
But when it comes to single mothers, imagine a 29 or 30-year-old woman with at least one kid that she got with in her previous relationship. But unfortunately, she broke up with her husband. Do you think that she should be looking forward to having another partner, like be engaged in another marriage process and all of that?
Yeah, if she wants, because there's some women that they no longer want boys. They just
I
want,
think a lot of them want, but do you think like they can have, since the society looks at them like
yeah, they can have.
negatively, we don't want. Like I can't.
They can have boyfriend. They can afford boyfriend.
80% of men would not date such women.
Yeah, this is true. This is a reality.
Imagine if I'm a young man. I'm 30 years old, and I'm looking forward to getting married. You think I'm gonna be able to go and date a single mother with one kid?
Okay, never say never, because we don't know. You come across a woman that you really love.
I can't see myself in that picture, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Never say never, because you will fall in love one day with a woman that already have children.
Do you think a man can take care of another man's child or children?
Why the child gonna come and live with you? She got fired. So
yeah, but
let her go and give the child back and come back and live with you. This is what is recommended.
But if the child is like a little
okay, you wait a little bit when she's aged. When she's aged a little bit, you send her back to her father.
Imagine if the father refuses, like the father doesn't want to deal with the children and everything, but she's the one saying she's the mother, she can't reject her children, so she won't take them in.
Okay,
she gonna tell you, okay, since you would love me, you love me, you say you love me, that's what you say, right?
Yeah.
So prove it. So what I have to tell you is, okay, I will accept you, under the condition that you accept my children too.
Yeah, it may happen. You may do that for the sake of the child. Try to give the child a future, but not because only because you love the mother. So you can do that just to ensure the future of the child. Many people doing it, even some rich people doing it around the world. So you can take care of the child. This is not a problem.
I think it's
But make sure that if you want to do that,
don't you think
you're out of the city where the man is living. This is more precautious.
So do you think like it's gonna be like interesting whenever you wake up in the morning, look at the child, and you know that this is not my blood, like it's not coming from me, but I'm still taking care of him. I'm still taking care of everything that he needs or she needs. Do you think like are you gonna feel comfortable waking up every day and looking at the child, looking at his head, and say that this is not my blood?
Yeah, in my opinion, you may feel comfortable. It's like when you adopt a child. Okay, when you adopt the child, you know that the child is not yours, but you still feed him, you train him. So this doesn't matter. What I think is you may a little bit feel hurt if God didn't give you children, but if you have children among.
But imagine there are also some single mothers. I heard some of the news recently. They're like maybe in Western countries like in America and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I heard that there are some single mothers with maybe 2 children, and they don't want to get any children. Like they do want to get married again. Yeah. If it's allowed, if they have the opportunity to find a man with them, they can get married. They want to, but they don't want to have any children anymore.
With the new man?
Yeah, they want a new man, if possible, a new man, a rich man with no children at all. A young rich man with no children who is going to accept to take them in, to marry them with their kids, 3 or 2 kids. And the condition is the man is not allowed to have other children other than what she has.
I mean, is the man fool?
So
maybe this can be possible if she's gonna look. She gonna look. I mean, for another man in the same setting like her. Men already having children also, and they're gonna get together and no longer have children.
All the women, they want younger men.
Yeah, younger men, but
that can bring new things in their lives, to excite them more.
But why would you ruin the life of the young man? telling him not to have children.
It's not ruining.
It's ruining.
They take
You already have 3, and he will not have any. Now it is ruining. I think no man will accept that, bro. I hope you're kidding, because no man in this damn world will accept that.
I heard no. They're taking it as a proof of love. Like if the man really loves her, he should accept.
What do you call that, bro? What do you call that, bro?
I don't know, but that's how they call that. They said that I heard them. They were talking about that. They said if the man really loves them, he will accept to marry them with the 2 or 3 kids they have, and without having other children. And he is not allowed to cheat. He can't like have children outside of that relationship.
No, maybe the man has been cast a spell. Cast a spell. If not,
No.
if she didn't cast a spell on the man,
Nah.
I see no way. I see no man that is gonna accept that.
So, man, I think this is possible.
This is a stupidity, bro.
I think this is way possible. This is like
Even the men accept that. He got a family. He got a family. The man got a
yeah, I
family.
mean, in America, in Europe, and stuff like that. But I don't think this can be implemented in Africa.
No.
This is impossible.
This your corp. It is your corp that we're gonna find at the mortuary.
All right. So you think no man in Africa would accept to marry a single mother with 2 kids and be prevented from having other children
It can never happen.
from his own?
Maybe the man also knows that he's barren. He cannot give children. So in that case, he will accept that to hide his real, his real weakness. So he will accept that in saying that, okay, I decided myself not to have children. If not, if it's the man that can conceive, that can give children, now he will never accept that. Even if he accepts, his family will never accept. Even the Western world too. The Western world, I mean, maybe it is 10% that will not accept. 90%, you got money. You need a generation to keep.
Now,
to keep that money.
Man needs
So-
to have somebody who is from the
Yeah.
like that this child is from me.
That's it. And they're gonna keep, that you're never gonna stay when you're gone.
Yeah.
But what do you let in this world if you have no children? No children.
Yeah, obviously it's complicated.
At least, if it is like natural, God didn't give you children, then you can adopt, and the child gonna bear name and still goes like.
But
a generation.
imagine if the woman is rich. She's a rich single mother.
And this is the condition for you.
And like you're not that rich too, but you still want, just for some interest, you can you do that?
Yeah, this is now for your selfish interest, and your interest going to keep in bondage. Maybe if the woman also should be afraid of this type of man, it can poison you, and you die and takes your wealth and goes. Because I know that the man is not ready to finish his life without having children. This is not possible.
at all. A young man of 30 years old, absolutely, he wants to have some children.
Sure, absolutely.
From his own blood.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So coming back on our main topic, some people are saying that Steve Harvey got served right. He got served what he deserves.
Come on, bro.
Do you share that opinion? Like Steve Harvey is, has been spending his time trying to give power to young ladies and put some stuff in their heads, like there's some stuff that they should or they're allowed to do when they're in a relationship. So some people say that he is giving bad pieces of advice to young women. Then what he got is just what he deserves. The fact of being cheated on is what he deserves because he's paying aside giving bad advice to young ladies. Do you share that opinion?
What I can say is that this is the rightest moment for haters to jump on him. Yeah, because those are saying that most of them should be haters. If not, I don't think he incited people, he incited women to be authoritarians. Even if he once talked about certain type of things, but this doesn't mean that he's the one. This doesn't mean that he really deserves it. This is a misfortune.
I watched one of his.
The one to be blamed is the lady, is the woman.
I watched. Maybe he got some part of responsibility.
Like
I watched some of his movies where he was talking about the fact that I forgot the sentence that he said, but he said that if a man is not doing that in a relationship, then it means he doesn't love you. Then walk away. As a girl, you're not gonna allow yourself to be treated in a certain way by a man. A girl deserves that. He listed some stuff. He said a girl deserves that. If a man is not able to provide that in a relationship, then the girl should live. that sort of advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it is financially, is providing financially, that Steve Harvey would not let his wife.
But I'm talking about giving a certain
Affection.
amount of power to your wife, like let her sometimes walk on you, because in Western countries, there girls are like, you know what? Sometimes the man should have a feminine energy. And when they talk about feminine energy, you know how it is. You may see the meaning, like let you be walked on sometimes by your girlfriend or by your wife. Give her the power to do some stuff that generally girls are not allowed to, just to prove that you as a man love her.
No, I don't think so. Here, the person to be blamed is the woman, and I think the real problem is the woman. No matter what happens, if you no longer love Steve Harvey, you just gotta demand for the divorce.
Absolutely.
So why are you gonna allow yourself why are you gonna allow yourself to cheat on him and with his bodyguards?
Yeah, with his bodyguard.
Yeah, this is disrespectful.
And
I think that, as I told you at the beginning, the woman should not be a good woman. I mean, I'm not blaming the
And some people said,
but
I would even understand if that were with somebody else, like somebody else in the city. It would be more understandable,
stranger, bro.
Other than your Steve's on bodyguard. And I heard some people talking about and it's with his chef too.
The chef?
Yeah, the chef.
The cook, you mean?
Yeah.
No, this should be the first.
So it's not just with one person, but with two people. Bodyguard and chef. So she'd be messing around with that. And I heard that Steve, the way he trusts his wife, he was like doubting. He was hesitant about accepting the truth, but he got to, undeniable truths. Yeah.
But it's what I told you at the beginning. If I told you at the beginning, I already had my side. I told you that this should be the woman. Look, the bodyguard, and the cook. So this it is the former behavior that is following her.
Absolutely.
So I think even if Steve Harvey, people say that celebrities don't have time to give affection to the woman, even if it's the case, it is not in the house of the man that you're gonna do that with these two workers.
That's really disrespectful.
And two people
for himself.
Yeah.
It's not just about for, we don't look at the perspective of cheating, but the fact of cheating with this bodyguard and the chef is disrespectful, not just for Steve Harvey, but for herself.
But people say that the woman says she doesn't care about anybody.
I heard, and she even wrote something on, I don't know if it's on TikTok or Twitter,
Instagram
stuff like that, different social media, denying that she didn't do that.
She has been caught red-handed or not? Because
I don't think Steve Harvey caught her red-handed, but he got to undeniable proof, like he said himself. He said what he got as proofs, show that confirmed what he was doubting about. Yeah.
This is what I told you. Women, we don't know how to understand them. We don't know. You're poor, they said now. They don't want you. Yes, you're poor, they cheat on you. You're a celebrity, they cheat on you. So I mean, I don't know. It got shape. He's smart. He's rich. He's famous. So why would the woman do that? As I told you, if this is not,
all right.
It's like a tradition to her.
My previous question was, do you think if Steve Harvey treated her in a different way, like a little restrict the power he gave her, it would maybe avoid the situations they are in?
Now, one thing is to come in the moment and speak, and one thing is to implement it. What Steve Harvey is saying outside, do you think that is giving that power to his wife? Maybe it's just outside, just to have subscribers, just to have money.
People are saying he's giving a lot of power to his wife. That's why this happened.
For me, I think that
like in a couple. Some people even say, I saw on YouTube that the wife was disrespecting Steve Harvey even in public, and he would not say anything.
So you mean he's the one we allowed that?
Yeah, I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I'm a little confused about. I heard that some people saying the wife wasn't even respecting Steve Harvey even in public. She would cut the floor. She would take back the floor, snatch the floor from him.
Being rude to him, right?
Yeah. publicly, not just at home or privately, but even on TV. She would do that. So people started blaming Steve Harvey, like he gave too much power to the woman. That's why she allows herself to do some stuff that most celebrity's wife would not do.
I'm disappointed if Steve Harvey allowed that, because.
But I think it's a fact.
So you mean Steve Harvey gave room to the woman to do that?
Yeah, I think allow her, give her the authority to do that. Because imagine,
for me, I was thinking
I heard that it's important as a man in a relationship to set some boundaries.
Sure, yeah, everybody should
set some
place.
borders, like this. You should not do this as a man, as a girl, because this is a little disrespectful if you do it as a girl, to your man.
Yeah,
so there should be some boundaries, but the fact of letting things go without talking about, without really showing your wife that this, or your partner, that this is not good, what you're doing is not good, and allow her to do some stuff just because you want to prove that you love her, or it may be the fact, maybe you love her too much and you don't even know how to control all that amount of love that you have for her, and you sometimes you do stuff that normally should not be allowed to do.
But if this is the case, I don't know if I should trust any motivator again, because Steve Harvey should be the one even to be against such an ideology, encouraging the wives to be disrespectful toward them. So,
not encourage them to be disrespectful, but one thing leads to another, like we say.
Yeah.
So it's just sometimes girls are really stupid. All they need is just a little hole.
Yeah.
They just need a hole, and they can enlarge the thing, take it to another dimension that we didn't expect.
But disrespectfulness should not go to killing.
Yeah, it should not lead to.
No, she can be disrespectful. If Steve Harvey is comfortable with that,
so
the hell with him. But why would she allow herself to reach that level of unfaithfulness? And I'm even disappointed if Steve Harvey really allowed a woman to disrespect him.
Could you even conceive that? Could you even think one day that Steve Harvey's wife could?
No. How can I even think? Even in the dream, I would not believe.
I could not imagine that.
No. Even now, I'm still. It's like if I still think that it is not true, bro. Steve Harvey. I mean, when I saw the news, I said that this is one of the birds again. But unfortunately, it seems to now be true.
When you look at the woman, the way she talks, the way she acts.
I didn't listen to her. I didn't listen to her version. I didn't know what she said, but I heard that people said that she says she doesn't care about what she's talking about.
Yeah.
So this those type of statements. She doesn't care.
Not just breaking up, but she's also asking for the half of Steve Harvey's fortune, and she's asking for half of the money.
Oh yeah, but you know how legal marriage is. When you want to break up, they ask for for fortune share.
Wow.
I mean, even if the woman is not right in the context of the breakup, then we have to share the money. I don't know if in this context it can work, but this is how
well, hers is like it would be more understandable if that were Steve Harvey's fault.
That's what I'm saying.
He has nothing to do with that. It's the wife's fault, but she's also gonna be allowed to take.
Now, if it is legal, it doesn't have any choice.
He doesn't have any impact on it.
Yeah, he doesn't have any choice.
It doesn't have any impact. You accept or you don't, your money's gonna be taken.
So,
half of it.
So you mean the lady did that so that a breakup can happen and they're gonna share the money and she's gonna go with the bodyguard?
But I don't know, because I don't really know how to.
What I said is that
they spent too many years together. 20 years, and they have some big children together.
Yeah.
They even have. I saw one of his children. He got the age. He can get married. All
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about 60 something.
Yeah. Big children.
Yeah.
So they spend
a
reasonable number of years together. So to conceive the idea that she was waiting for that moment, that opportunity to break up and take half of his fortune, I don't even know how to qualify that.
What I think personally is that she did that to be famous.
She did
because
she's already famous.
No, she was not. It is her husband who is famous. She's not known by people, bro.
I think
who knows her wife? Nobody.
It's proudful to know that your husband is famous, right?
Yeah,
On the back of that, you
know European, you know the Westerns.
So they want to be famous themselves.
Yeah, the Western girls, they like to get out of this shape.
But do you think that
be known around?
Do you think that possibly happened just because Steve Harvey wasn't fulfilling his duties?
Like bad duty.
Yeah.
I cannot judge like that.
Because if we take the other aspects into account, like money, he got it, houses, what? He's famous, and why would she do that if it's not the fact that he is not, performing well?
Yeah, it is the two cases. Either it is in the gene, or she did it because Steve Harvey doesn't, fulfill,
his duties.
Yes.
So you mean maybe this is part of her blood, like she's.
Yeah, it is in the gene, bro. I told you. When you look back, when you look the background, it gives you another image, another meaning of.
She's just used to doing that, so she can't let it go.
Sure, yeah. If not, it would have maybe been with only the bodyguard, but not with also the cook.
Yeah.
So it means she likes going to boys, from boy to boy, from boy to boy. She's like a man. She wants to discover, many partners, and this is not good for a woman. A woman's image is not like that.
Do you think that maybe she wasn't even doing that long time ago? Yeah, and that's maybe they say
she been caught
her back and she got caught.
Why not? It can be the case. Yeah, she could have been doing it for so long. And
without Steve knowing.
Yeah, this could have started for so long.
Wow.
So when nobody knows, but it is just a probability. It is just a probability. It is shocking, bro. It is shocking.
It is really shocking. But imagine if Steve Harvey got cheated on, and I heard that also, Will Smith's wife is asking for divorce, stuff like that. Imagine if all this is happening to different celebrities, American celebrities, and what could possibly happen to us?
So you mean Jada is asking for breakup?
Yeah, Jada's Pinkett. Yeah, I heard from their recent argument in their couple with Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for her. She was like, she was like, she didn't ask for that. Like, Will Smith didn't have to do that, and she doesn't even love him. All of that. She just got married because of some stupidities. I didn't listen to the rest, but it seems like people are saying she doesn't love Will Smith, so she's asking for divorce and all of that.
Jada too also is a synonym of what is she?
He said synonym.
Yeah, she is. I mean, I don't know what to say, but as I said, Western worlds, even now, Western world, girls in general, when they reach a certain level of financial stability, they don't care about anybody. They do what they want.
But do you think that they may regret that?
Regret
that action?
I don't think so. They're financially stable and they already have children, so they can say that, okay, I can leave alone. My children are gonna come and see me.
So the rest of their life is gonna be like, profit, take advantage of their wealth.
That's it.
And also
enjoy more.
And
young men,
like be free.
Yeah.
And allow themselves to have a lot of experiences with young.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Young lazy man.
And live as widely as possible.
That's it. And it is sad. It is not proud. It is not proud from a woman. This is how it is. In African context, the woman is, the one who, stays with one man,
so if
keeps her dignity, but
if you want to compare this to our situations, we who are still on the process of succeeding, but we haven't gotten to that place yet, compared ourselves to celebrities that are being cheated on, what can you say that? What is the possible fate that we can be faced to?
Yeah, our fate is far worse. Our fate is far worse. Even I know that our girlfriends are I've also been doing that. So it's a reality that when you know, it doesn't matter.
I mean, our girlfriends are cheating on us, like.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Nah, I can't conceive that.
Bro, stop this.
I just can't conceive that idea.
Yeah, you know, the awakening gonna be rude for you. You know, you prefer just to be healthy. You mean that there's nothing.
You mean I gotta accept the fact that our girlfriends are shitting on us?
They're kidding on us. This is not a debate. We're not married.
My girlfriend is faithful. That's what I know.
Okay, I'm not saying I don't have any girlfriend. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying when it's a we, it doesn't mean us.
I don't know about yours, but what I have to say is for myself.
Yeah, for your health. Yeah, you gotta say that. But you know what?
But I'm really worried about us, because if celebrities like that can be cheated on, then what's reserved, what is in the store for us?
Yeah, and the Western world is criticized. For the Western world, it's like it is outside. Everybody knows it. Mm-hmm. But in the African context, is worse. Mm-hmm. We say that African women are are dignified women, but this is worse. I know, yeah, women.
And I think
dirty our image like that.
Even communication is the best thing. If you feel like you're not satisfied, something is lacking, just communicate.
That's it. Yeah. As you said, communication is the best remedy. Yeah. So if something is happening in your couple, you just try to sit down and talk about it.
That's it.
Instead of going out and spreading up with bodyguards and cooks.
So don't give bad pictures to yourself and everything, to your family, because it's not just about yourself. It's a link to your whole family and people that you are around with.
That's it. Right. That's it.
So thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
See you in the next video.
And see you with the next victim.
Thank you.